this is your personal sensei for Thursday, July 2nd, 2015. Well, we're at Step 10 Cancer today. Step 10 is about 11 days into the Cancer transit. And Cancer, if you don't know, is the emotional state of awareness. So anyone who's a Cancer lives in their emotions by default. In fact, that's how really astrology works. Whatever astrology sign you happen to be is the state of awareness you live in by default. So now, all of us, as the sun is in Cancer, are working on our emotions, and today, Step 10 rules the day. I would describe Step 10 as I manifest how I feel. And literally what we're doing here over this holiday weekend and for the next 3 days is we are manifesting our base feeling, what I called our room tone or our basic emotional tone. We've been working on it for the last 9 days, and boy, has the politics and all the different current events kind of raised our emotions. We've had to purge all of our stuff around gay marriage. We've had to purge stuff around Obamacare. We've had to purge stuff around this trade agreement that's happening. I mean, we've got a lot of emotion going on, and don't forget, the United States is a Cancer. It's the United States' birthday on Saturday, right? So the United States, of course, is purging all of its emotional fronts in the first 10 days, and that's what you have done as well. By the way, Canada is also a Cancer, so it's kind of interesting. They may be going through the same thing, but not getting the same headlines, right? So today, we begin work on our foundation, our emotional foundation, not just for this month, but for the next year, for the next 365 days. And the first 10 days are really about us getting rid of the lower vibration, the fear, loneliness, emotional abandonment, these lower vibrations, trying to purge and get rid of those. And the full moon in the last 24 hours was the universe's attempt to help you do that. Now and through the weekend, we are building new. And tomorrow I'm going to be reporting on Sunday, which is really the emotional breakthrough day. But today we have to build the right foundation to get there. So looking at our conscious cooking, in Cancer, we're working with what I call a soup, our emotional tone. And I'm using this metaphor because truly this is how consciousness works. You have different states of awareness and you mix in different states, and when you add the states together, you get a third state. That's how it works, just like colors and everything else in God's universe. So we're starting with Cancer, our emotional state. And today, we add in I protect, which is step 0 or boundaries. So what we're technically doing today are setting up time and space, giving ourselves time and space to allow our new emotional tone to gel. Okay? And that's what you need is time and space. That's actually a courtesy. From what I understand is when we cross over to the other side, everything we desire instantly happens as soon as we think of it. This idea of things taking a while is human beings understanding how the universal love and magic actually works. So today is a day where you're practicing time and space, waiting a moment. That means you might want to put time and space around anything that emotionally is still tender. You might want to put time and space around anything that emotionally needs to heal, as far as like it's wounded, so just give it time and space. And anything you have anxiety with or you are uncertain about emotionally, give it some time and space. This will allow everything to gel, and that's the power of Step 10. Now, what happens when you boil this with time and space, excuse me, choking on my own stuff here, is you end up in Step 11, which is integrity. So basically today, we are stewing our feelings until they reach integrity. You may need to add a little bit of love at times in order to kind of sweeten it up. You might need to laugh, you might need to sing a song, etc. to keep that brew going. But what we're looking for here is healing, integrity, and feeling solid in the next 24 hours. So let's move on to our phrase of the day to keep it clear. Today I love my life, and I trust my creation. Today I love my life, and I trust my creations. Now, I say I love my life because I think we have to always affirm that we love ourselves. We have to always affirm that we love our life. This is taking your love energy and putting it back into you. If you don't wire your love energy back into you, it goes flowing out. Okay? If you don't protect it after you wire it back into you, people can take it very easily. So this is a day we'll practice I love my life. And I say that every day. I mean, I really do say I love being alive. I love being Christopher Witecki. And I mean it with my heart. I think you believe that. I really do. There's times when I absolutely hate it as well. I just want to let you know, like, it goes both ways. But I do feel pretty happy most of the time. The second part of this is I trust my creations. I trust my creation. Now, that is to keep our logical mind off of second guessing, pulling apart the work we've done, going back over all the emotional stuff we did. You know, the country's been through so much. Like, now's not the time to rehash out if it's legal for gay marriage anymore. Like, we just need to settle in the fact that it's legal. We'll wait till it's not. You know, so any issue, I just use that as an example, the country faced together, any issue that you're dealing with, you know, don't go back and pull it apart. You just want to trust that what you've created for emotional tone will be, and so it is. So one more time to keep it fresh in that mind. I love my life today and forever, and I trust my creations. And so it is, because I said so, I thought so. So moving on to our calisthenics. Doing a little color breath work I think is super important, especially if you want to ground for transformation, especially in the emotion. Now we are in yellow, keeping it simple, so do some breath work through yellow. 3 breaths from the crown all the way down and then out through the front. Try to imagine all of your anxiety going out. 3 breaths from the crown all the way down, out through the back of the yellow chakra. Get rid of all of the emotional karma from the past. Then what we add is I protect. Now there's 2 places that we protect from. One is behind the I manifest, the orange. So you know when you feel like someone stabbed you in the back, that is actually your chakra going, yo, someone is stabbing you in the back, okay? That is your I protect behind your I manifest. Then also, the same sense, behind the throat chakra, all right? So when we get executed and all that kind of nasty human stuff, that is actually in a way kind of killing off that last chakra. And there's a chakra there, literally protecting our life there behind our neck and our spinal cord. So you might want to do a little breath work through those 2 spots, empower them. All right. And by the way, if you're wondering what color to use white light for each of those. And then finally, especially by tonight, as we reach integrity, the heart chakra will light up. In fact, you will find, just like a baby who's been born, when the baby feels really good, the baby smiles and the heart chakra lights up. All right. So when you feel really good, when you feel really pampered, you'll find your heart chakra lights up. If you encounter any pain in your heart, breathe through it, do the white light exercise, go up to 12 breaths if you have to. Now, your soul challenge today, should you choose to accept this challenge of the day, is every time you have an opportunity to fix something, don't. All right? This is an I manifest day. This is not a day to go back and fix anything. This is me talking to me here. I always do this a lot for myself. I watch my own show, by the way, and I'm like, thank you. Because I forget. I do. I'm so busy trying to teach, I actually forget to practice. So I have to watch this stuff myself. But the point is that, you know, on these days, we're setting a new tone. We don't want to fix or go back and fix it till it's broken. Okay? You want to just go ahead and every time you have the temptation to fix something, just let it flow today. Just let it be. That's what's most important. We're setting up a tone. And as you are manifesting today, I recommend that you manifest on what you feel happening as you're trusting. So as you try to trust things to happen, what comes up? Anxiety. When you trust it'll be okay, what comes up? Your mom. When you feel okay, what comes up? What comes up when you're trying to feel okay? This is important. When we put up our space-time boundaries, our consciousness will usually tell us what it is that we feel is not protected. And today is an I Protect day. That's the keystone state of awareness. And so today we want to be conscious of that and meditate on that as you go. And that leads us to today's Joy Quest. Your Joy Quest, should you choose to accept it, is love yourself today and stand tall. All right? So simple. I don't have to explain this. But if you don't know how to love yourself, remember, love is an action, not just a thought or a word. So make sure you do something loving for yourself. And do something loving for yourself is to do something that you love. So if you love, you know, riding your bike, you're being loving by taking yourself on a bike ride. All right? So do something loving for yourself. And stand tall means don't sweat, don't recreate, don't go backwards. Just stand tall and feel proud for who you are. So for our final little soul calisthenic, let's do today's telepathy. We're going on cancers today, and today I've got a really cool topic. These are carrying cancers, and I thought in the light of these war machines behind me, we would do carrying cancers to kind of like balance it out in a yin-yang sort of way. One of these carrying cancers I have extra information about. Which one is it? Am I thinking of cancer number 1, the Dalai Lama, cancer number 2, Dave Thomas of Wendy's, or cancer number 3, Senator Elizabeth Warren? I think it's Representative Elizabeth Warren. Which one of these am I thinking of? I'll have the answer right after this. One of the problems with love is we don't know ourselves well enough to know who we want. Introducing Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. You send us your date of birth, we send you a custom video, and we'll talk all about you. The kind of charisma you have, your personality, are you funny, not funny? What's a perfect romance? What's a perfect wedding? What's a perfect home? And what not to do with you. Find out the secret to your heart at secretsofbirthdays.com. End all the uncertainty. Order one now.